Hi, this is Mary from PaperView Crafting, and I'm going to show you this little pack today for putting a present in. This one's for a birthday, but I was thinking maybe with Mother's Day coming up in the UK, it would be a really nice idea to do a Mother's Day version. So this one, I used the Bermuda Bay card and the Birthday Bash paper, which is one of the new papers. It's really pretty, and I don't know if you can see, but it has, some of the balloons are in gold, and I used the balloon die cut to make this balloon on here. But today I'm going to make a slightly simpler version than this, so no die cutting, we're going to punch instead, but we're still going to use the window sheet, and we're going to use a new stamp set in the new catalogue called Mum's Love. And there's a reflection from somewhere and I'm not quite sure where that's from, but anyway, that's the stamp set we're going to use, and the paper we're going to use is one of our Celebration freebie sets, and this one is called I think it's called Best Year Ever. It's a fantastic designer pack that you can get free when you spend £45. For each £45 you spend, you can choose something free from our Celebration catalogue. Not only do we have the Best Year Ever papers, which are all beautiful subtle shades, but you can also choose the Best Year Ever accessories pack, and you get 3 reels of ribbon in coordinating colours and the buttons that match. So if you spent £90, you could have all of this, and that would make a fantastic basis for your Stampin' Up stash. Anyway, let's get started. We'll pop that one out of the way and pop that one out of the way, and we'll come out a little bit, I think, so you can see what's going on. So I'm going to do a slightly subtler version, as I said, and I'm going to use this from the Best Year Ever, which I think is really stunning, and the colours in there I think are Coastal Cabana, Whisper White, and the Sahara Sand, which is the cardstock that I'm going to use. And I've cut the cardstock at 5x7, and the DSP I've cut it 2.5 by 4.5, but I'll put all of these measurements on my blog so you don't have to worry about it. It'll be all there, and you can just watch this, see what I do, and then if you want to make it yourself, head over to my blog. There'll be a link below. So starting with the Sahara Sand cardstock, we're going to get our scoreboard, and it's very simple scoring. We're just going to score at 3 1/4 and 6 1/2. Let's pop the scoreboard out of the way and just burnish those score lines. Oh, no varnish is coming off, but that'll be hidden. Okay, now when we put the when we make the hole for the window, it's going to intrude this little flap, which holds the whole thing tight, is going to intrude a little bit. So we just need to make sure that we cut a little bit of the side out. The best thing to do is to cut first, and I'm going to use the 2 3/8 scallop punch. Hold on to that, that's a ready-made tag or something for you. Pop that out of the way, and you can see how we're getting this little bit of overlay. So the easiest thing to do is just to get a pencil. Just show yourself where it is and just chop a little tiny bit out. There's still going to be plenty of room for the tape to go. There we go, and then it's nice and neat and it doesn't show. So first of all, we'll put our DSP on. So we're going to pop that one in there like that, and snail is absolutely fine for this. now we've got that on, we're going to use sticky strip to close it. So you want it across the top, the bottom and the side. So if we do the side first, just run it along the edge of this. And then along the bottom. And across the top. The other thing you want is for the necklace to stay in place so that it'll hang down in front of your window. So if you put a little bit of sticky strip a little bit further down, you don't need it right the way across, just enough to hold the chain of the necklace, or if you're putting earrings you might have them on a little piece of paper or something like that. You just want them to stay in place, and the key with sticky strip to getting the backing off is to burnish it properly. So if you've got it well burnished, this the top should come off quite easily. Okay, so before we close it up, we're going to put the window on there. So you can do this scientifically, or you can do it as I like to do it, fairly instinctively. So I'm just going to look for my ruler. So we're just going to do a little piece like that to make sure that it's covering the window that we've created. And this window sheet is just so useful. I really love using it. There we go, and that'll fit neatly over there, and we'll just use a little bit of snail to hold it in place. There we are, and now we're coming along. So when you close it, it's going to look like that. So now we can start closing it up. So we just cut the corners off to make it a neater fold. It's easier to put the sticky strip on straight and then cut those corners. So we'll start with the bottom and the side. It's still difficult to use. I still hate sticky strip really, but it's such a good product. Okay, and all you have to do is fold it over. There we go. Give it a good burnish. There we are. And then if we get, well, I don't seem to have it with me, I'll use the point of the scissors, but usually I would use my piercing tool, which is the best thing to use. So just always struggle with this bit. It's this backing again. There we go. We're done. And I'm going to put this rather lovely necklace inside. Very delicate, and the colours look really nice with the paper because you can choose exactly what you want. So that's where our necklace is going to go, in the window. So I'm just going to press down to make sure that the chain is stuck. and the rest of the chain can just pop inside and it'll just hopefully fall to the bottom, except it's stuck on the sticky strip. There we go. So there it is, our beautiful necklace, and we'll just take off the last bit of backing on the top piece of sticky strip and press that down, and there it is, our little pocket with our necklace inside, and now we can decorate it. So as I said, I'm going to use this as a Mother's Day present. So I'm going to use the Mum's Love, and I'm going to use the For You because it's well, actually we could use the Nobody Loves Like a Mum. It is big enough to take something like that, but I'm going to use the For You, and I might use one of the little flowers as well. So I need some Whisper White. Let's move that to one side. Any old piece of Whisper White. And I've got Coastal Cabana and I've got Sahara Sand inks, classic inks, so we can use both of those. So let's have a look at the For You. Yeah, I'm liking that. And perhaps we'll do a couple of flowers to decorate with as well. They're rather smart. I like the flowers quite a lot. Okay, using the Artisan label punch, we're going to punch out our sentiment, and then using a 1 1/4 inch hole punch, we're just going to take those little flowers out. And then I think we'll use a sponge with some of the Sahara Sand ink on it to go around the edge of the label. And this is the Coastal Cabana, so the opposite on the little flowers. Don't forget that if you wanted to, you could stamp directly on to this, so that might look quite nice actually. So we'll put our little For You there, so let's see whether we can't. The good thing about the photopolymer stamp sets is you can see exactly where it's going. Ooh, that looks pretty. Oh, I'm thinking we might use that instead of using the yes, we might use that instead. See, I love crafting. It just evolves. Sometimes you think you've got an idea of what you want to do, and then actually when you come to it, you want to do something completely different. So yeah, I'm not going to use those. I'm going to use those for something else, I think. So now we're going to use the Coastal Cabana ribbon out of the Best Day Ever set. And I was wondering, no, I think we'll stick with a little bow. I just can't believe that these are completely free. It's just amazing. But you've only got until the end of March, so it makes you want to just keep getting stuff to make sure you've got a stockpile of these, because they are just amazing and so versatile. It gives you so much choice. It's unbelievable. So we've got our little bow. We're just going to put a glue dot on the back of it. Except it's stuck to my finger instead of the ribbon. And then I'm thinking to echo the colours that are in here, a little button might be quite sweet. Just play around with what you've got and see what you think. Yep, colours are looking good, so we'll just put a glue dot on the back of the button. And there it is, my little pocket for putting a necklace, earrings, a piece of jewellery for your loved one. So that was the one that we made today, and this is the other one that I've made. And I really hope you've enjoyed it. I hope you have a go at it yourself, because it's quite an easy project, and but very effective. So hope to see you again soon. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.